Okay. So right now we are able to see runner package and step definition package. So now the first step is I have to create feature file, right? So under features folder, I want to create a feature file. Let's create a feature file. Okay. So under features folder, I am going to create a feature file. So going to new other. So I have to under general, I have to select a file and I'm clicking on next. So you have to give feature file name. So you can give whatever you want, sample.feature file. So the extension you have to give dot feature, FEATURE, and click on finish. What? Okay. So this is a sample.feature file. It has been created automatically. So now what I am doing is I am doing control A and I am deleting all the steps. And yesterday we did some, what is the project yesterday we did? Cucumber underscore, some project name we had created. What is the project folder we had created? Anybody remember? Okay. So let's do one thing. Cucumber scenario, I'm going back. SRC test Java, resources, features folder. So this is the skills.feature file. Skills.feature file. So I'm copying all these steps, guys. Control A, Control C. So I'm coming back to my sample.feature file and I'm pasting here. These are the steps. One second. So in my sample.feature file, I have to develop, I have created feature file with these steps. Okay. So I have created my feature file with these steps. Okay, right. And I'm saving. Okay, guys, I have forgot to tell one more point, important point. There is a JUnit platform.properties file. One second. And cucumber.properties file. These two files also. Okay. So I'm copying. These are the supporting files only. So I'm copying. Under SRC test resources, you have to paste those files. These are supporting files. So cucumber.properties file and JUnit platform.properties file. So I forgot to tell this point. Okay. Now my feature file is ready. Okay. Now let's go to the one. So we completed creation of feature file. The second step is so I'm opening TestRunner.java class file. Not TestRunner.java class file. Okay. Okay. So see guys, I opened my TestRunner.java class. This is the one. So you have to do two changes. You have to do two changes. So where is that features folder? Under SRC test resources, the features folder, is it capital F or small f? Capital F. So you can change it here. Class path features folder. So under features folder, what is the feature file name? Sample. So you can change it to sample. Got the point? First change. So whatever folder name. So if you created features folder with small name, you have to mention it small f. Okay, whatever folder name. So it is capital or low. So you can mention and sample.feature file. So whatever. So this is the feature file you want to execute. So that's why I had mentioned class path. And second one is under SRC test Java. One second. Runner class file, where I am seeing. One second. I'm getting mention. Resources. So I'm telling in March 15. Okay. Right. So now, where is the SRC test Java? Okay. So now, what is the package name here? Step definitions. Okay. So whatever package name is there, that is the same name you have to update. Okay. Na? So whatever package name is there, that is the same name you have to modify it. So step definitions. You got the point, everyone? So like that. So suppose, okay, previously the folder structure is like this, guys. Some skills dot something. It is like this. So the first point I have to update where is my feature file path is located. My sample dot feature file is located under features folder. So let's change the folder name as features. So here, whatever folder name, FEATURES. Under that, what is my feature file name? Sample dot feature file. That is the first step I did. And second step, under SRC test Java, what is the package name? Step definitions. So that is the package name I specified. That's it only this. Okay. Okay. And I'm saving. Okay, I'm closing this TestRunner.java class file. Okay. So let's so that is the Cucumber runner test. I'm going back. Okay. So I'm also opening Cucumber runner test class file. So here, what is the glue is equal to wherever you are seeing glue. So what is the package name here? Step definitions. Just type that step definitions. Step definitions. So under SRC test resources folder, it contains folder name as features folder. Features folder contains, what is that feature? Sample dot feature. That's it only I changed. Okay, and I'm saving. Okay, these are the two changes I did. Okay, I'm closing this. Okay. Now let's come back to the first point. So I did changes of features folder path, where my features are located, and glue is equal to whatever package I have created. So that package name exactly I had given. Remaining changes I did not done anything. Okay. So now, okay. So now your feature file. But we haven't written any methods or parameterization steps. We haven't done. We haven't done WebDriver is equal to new Chrome driver. These set of commands we have nowhere we have written. So now we need to develop those methods and all the set of commands we need to write in a Java class file. So in a Java class file, we need to write open Chrome browser, launch application URL. So whenever this feature file is executing, corresponding method it has to execute in background. Suppose if this line is executing, corresponding method it has to execute. Whenever this line is executing, corresponding method it has to invoke. Whenever this line is executing, corresponding method it has to execute. So for every step, we have to write some methods. So you no need to write methods. Automatically, the system it will suggest, the system will generate those method names automatically. So how to generate method names I'm telling right now. Okay. So select TestRunner4.java class file, right click, run as JUnit test. Got the point? So here TestRunner4.java class file is there. Right click, run as JUnit test. Okay. So here method names are not generated automatically when I will execute TestRunner 4.java class file. The method names are automatically it has to generate, but the method names was not generated in console mode. Okay. So now I'm going to run my Cucumber runner test class Java class file. So I'm selecting run as test-ng test. Okay. See, the system has generated some method names here, if you observe. So these are the method names. User launch Chrome browser. So for this line, this is the method public void user launch Chrome browser. You are able to see, right, everyone? And user opens URL. Users opens URL. For the second method name, it has generated another method. So what I'm doing is I'm copying all these method names. So up to close browser. Okay. So I'm copying all these method names. Copy. Going back to my step definition.java class file. So this is the step implementation.java class file. I'm doing double click and I'm pasting here. So for every step, user launch Chrome browser, users open URL, user enter name, user enters username as this one, password as this one, go to skills page. So whatever steps that we have written, for every step, there is a method name it has been generated. And every method name it contains starting curling bracket and ending curling bracket. So after ending curling bracket, I am giving 2 spaces just to understand the code part. So now what is the next step is you can keep the mouse over on the given. Okay. So just click on import statement. See import io.cucumber.java.given. This is the line imported. Import io.given. This is the line got imported here. Supporting libraries. It's importing and then even when and then. So these are the supporting libraries. It has been imported after I am keeping the mouse over. So now, right now, here you can delete. So you can delete inside the method whatever it has been generated automatically. I'm deleting that code, automated code. Everyone able to understand, right? So now what I am doing is I'm going to write a system.out.println system.out.println step 1. So whenever user launch Chrome browser will execute, this is the line it will be printed on the console. Okay. Next step 2. Next step 3. Next step 4. Next step 5. Next step 6. So whenever your feature file steps are executing, corresponding line of code will be executed and it will be printed on console. Okay. So step 7. And I'm saving here. Okay, and I'm closing. So my feature file, just what I did, whatever methods has been generated, I copied and pasted, and corresponding lines of code I had. So now I'm going to run my Cucumber runner test.java class file. Again, I'm running. Okay. Previously, first time I want to generate the methods I executed. Now I'm going to run as test-ng test. So whatever methods, the lines of code correspond. So for every method, corresponding lines of code will be executed. See, if you see in the console part, where is that? 1 second. See here, step 1 is got printed, and step 2 got printed, step 3 got printed, step 4 got printed, and step 5, step 6, step 7. So these all lines got printed. Got the point? So tomorrow, what we will do, instead of writing step 1, tomorrow we will write launching of Chrome browser commands. So that set of commands will be executed. When step 1 is executing in the feature file, so whenever this step is executed, corresponding method is executing. So here I will write WebDriver is equal to new Chrome driver. So corresponding set of driver commands will be invoked and your browser will be launched. And whenever the second step is executed, users opens URL. So these command, whatever commands I have written, those commands will be executed. So like that, the BDD Cucumber framework, it will work. Okay. So means, so simply what I did is, so like that corresponding lines of code will be executed. So simply what the summary is, I have created a feature file. And second step is I came back to my runner class file, Cucumber runner test class file, and I executed. Just simply I modified feature file path and the glue. Okay, package names, and I executed, methods was generated, and in my step implementation, I copied and pasted those methods. Okay, so these are the lines of code. For every keyword, corresponding method is executing. That corresponding step 1, it has been printed on console. So tomorrow's class, we will write WebDriver commands. Okay, so you can watch these videos. You can try to implement this project. Okay, so right now we are going to share this Cucumber March 15 project to everyone. So for your reference, you can practice first half and second half videos. Okay, today is very important class. Just do this practice. At least you can try to create 2-3 projects so that you can get confidence for today. Okay, so that's it for today's session. Okay, so right now Madhu is going to share this project folder and whatever running notes and videos and everything, it will be shared right now. You can do practice immediately right away. Okay, that's it guys for today's class.